Hello everybody, welcome to heelpictures. My name is Fitchett, Oscar Fitchett.
And my name is Bradshaw, Gary Bradshaw. And now we are here to review the second Roger Moore James Bond film. And I think this is like the fourth film directed by Guy Hamilton in this franchise. It is The Man with the Golden Gun, which was released in 1974 and stars Roger Moore and Christopher Lee as Scaramanga. And now the plot of The Man with the Golden Gun, according to IMDb, is James Bond is led to believe that he is targeted by the world's most expensive assassin, Scaramanga, when he attempts to recover sensitive solar cell technology that is being sold to the highest bidder.
It's a good film. I like this film. I think it's probably the funniest Bond films I've probably seen so far.
It's got some good humour.
Like, it's not so much henchmen, I've noticed. All it was a Scaramanga,
Who was an assassin.
which is an assassin, so he wrecks himself.
Yeah. He's got Knick-Knack.
Knick-Knack, which is his butler, technically not a henchman.
He doesn't fight for him.
The soundtrack, I actually felt it was great because it wasn't a lot of main theme intro, like same theme intro sort of music, which I thought that was a bit refreshing because we get sick of them as time goes on.
I mean, even the good films like Goldfinger did that, where it was like, oh, here's the theme, and here's the Goldfinger
here's
theme.
the theme. But this time we didn't get that much, did we? Acting, Christopher Lee played a great part, in my opinion. I think he pulled that off quite well. The sheriff is probably the best character in every single Bond film of what he's in, just because he's just hilarious. Roger Moore is Roger Moore. He's always the same.
Alright. Interesting.
I don't think his performance ever changes during different films.
That's interesting.
That's what I personally think.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Bond girl, she didn't stand out, but
Good night.
she was just there. You know what I mean? She didn't stand out for me. Action was pretty decent. I think we got the best car chase we've seen so far in this Bond film. I don't see why there was just a ramp just at a slant randomly somewhere on a river. I don't believe that. But
It looked flipping cool.
It looked flipping cool. And it's not supposed to be serious because it's James Bond.
It's a 70s Bond film.
Bond.
We're in that decade where things are starting to not get serious. Like,
Oh yeah, you can tell.
my thoughts on The Man with the Golden Gun. I really like this film, actually. It's actually, I feel like it's got a lot of elements from, like, it's got, like, from the Bond films that I like, and it's been put all together. Like, it's got some elements from the good points of On Her Majesty's Secret Service, the good points of You Only Live Twice, and the good points of Goldfinger. I think it's got all that type of thing merged into one, like, just tone-wise. Because, I mean, I forgot that we even went to China in this film, which...
Sort of.
Hey, if you watched my You Only Live Twice, our You Only Live Twice review, you would know I'm into Asian culture and I just love that thing. The fact that we got some of that, awesome. We got a good fight scene between Bond and a guy who was a martial artist, which felt like something from a Bruce Lee film. Personally, I think Roger Moore gave an excellent performance as James Bond. I think he improved immensely from the last film. We shouldn't technically be fully liking James Bond, because if you think about it, he gets around, he slips around people, he's not that nice to people in general, but we all find him likeable. There's moments in this film which I'm like, okay, chill out, Bond. Like when he's just slapping Scaramanga's bit on the side, you know what I mean? Like, he's just full on hitting her and he's getting her in an arm lock and everything. It's like, Christ. And I think Roger Moore portrayed that very well. He plays the smoothness very well. I believe in him in the action scenes.
Oh, now we do, yes.
Which, thank God for... We got into the first fight scene and I was like, oh, we've already got more action than we did in Live and Let Die. But yeah, I agree with you. This is probably the best car chase scene in a Bond film so far. Just that one moment where he's reversed and then he like turn around while he's reversing. It's like, okay, that was awesome. This beats the On Her Majesty's Secret Service car chase, I think, and that was an excellent car chase as well. Christopher Lee as Scaramanga so far is easily the best Bond villain, because I think I saw a lot of James Bond in Scaramanga. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like they're essentially the same type of person, but on the opposite ends of the spectrum, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
he's a good guy, he's a bad guy.
Yeah, basically they're the exact same person, just one of them's evil and the other one isn't. The opening scene, we don't see Bond. We don't see Bond. We get an introduction to Scaramanga before we get an introduction to Bond in this film, and I think that works really well because instantly you know the villain, and he's not working for Spectre. He's not working for some secret organization. He's working for himself. He's an assassin. He's an expensive assassin. He's not like, oh, Blofeld told me to do this. You know what I mean? It's like, he just does it, and I think that's a cool character. The Bond girl was fine. Good night. She was fine. She didn't get on my nerves until the very end, where she practically set a laser. I'm like, really? Seriously? Really? You didn't notice the fact that your backside pushed a button? Really? And then, aside from that, I was liking it. The fact that she was an agent.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it wasn't just some random woman that Bond found. It was an agent who worked with Bond. I'm like, okay, so I buy that. She's essentially Moneypenny, but if Moneypenny was an agent. Cinematography is fine. It's okay. There are certain shots which I'm like, okay, that was a really nice shot. Like, when Bond's flying the airplane, that had some really nice shots in there. Like, that was shot really well. And I mean, I think the fight scenes were shot fine because they were shot steady. There was no shaky cam in this. Oh, I do have to say, I found this film to be quite tense. Like, there was a moment where Bond flipped a gun around at a guy when he was trying to get information out of him, and I was kind of tense, like, oh, is he going to shoot the dude? I think this was excellently paced. I didn't think there wasn't a slow moment in this film, I didn't think. The only time I checked the time was because I was curious, like, how long have we got? How long have we seen of this? Because I felt like we went by pretty quick. The only real problem I would say that I had was, at one point I did get kind of lost on the story. I had to look it up, like, during the plot on IMDb. I was like, hang on, wait a minute, what is it? Okay, right, now I get it. Like, I didn't fully understand why Bond went to China. But that's kind of the only problem I necessarily have, you know what I mean? It's like, and aside from like the end, I think Good Night became a bit more of a generic, useless Bond girl, which I was kind of sad by because I was like, oh, he was so good. Why did you have to be like that? But no, I really like this film, actually. I would highly recommend this film. It's maybe the best Bond performance we've got. I don't know. So guys, thank you for watching our review for The Man with the Golden Gun. Heck, a Guy Hamilton film besides Goldfinger that I actually really like.
Yes.
It's like a Guy Hamilton Bond film besides Goldfinger, which I'm like, this is really good. I'm amazed. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Comment below, let us know what you thought about The Man with the Golden Gun, or our review for The Man with the Golden Gun. Did we persuade you? Let us know. And while you're down there in the comments, check out the links for Twitter and Facebook to everyone in the Heel crew. That will be in the description. You can follow myself, Gary, William, and Sophie. And yeah, till next time, guys, we shall see you later, and goodbye.